Welcome back. I'm pretty sure last time we just executed like 3 machines.
Save the extra stock for later.
Oh yeah, this area just got... The water just got removed. I'll take that. And yeah, now we're walking around here. Yeah, definitely Apollo and their dream of making what? The area a lot more water themed. One second. Sorry, the audio must have gotten funky, but of course, what I'm using to record had to kind of have to be evened out, so controller. Yes, I know a lot different than PC and people complain, but Horizon Forbidden West will come out on controller far more often than, well, no. This game comes out on PlayStation before PC, so kind of makes sense that I'm playing on PlayStation. Because it has specific exclusives, you know, before like 4 years later when it comes out on PC.
It's through there. Where did that machine go?
Could have fell through or it's laying on the ground.
It's a miracle!
As I said, either through that hole or laying on the ground somewhere.
Come on. Hey, was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the Embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then.
I gotta give the Oseram one thing, they are noble and they will do anything to save their delve. And I'm not gonna say the Oseram are exactly dumb, they create a lot of interesting weapons.
Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Who wants to fight the Loch Ness Monster?
Places, fellas.
Should hit it with frost.
Get to that overhang.
Yeah, frost or electricity. Which reminds me, since it's slow. Oh, come. Ow.
did it!
That was actually fun. It was a nice challenge. It was fun. And it's... Ooh. That's a nice blue, actually. It was because it was frozen. That was actually genuinely fun.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks. Sliding in. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond the storm. Time to bring it home.
It is just the staircase, okay. Well, no, it's just this, so... Oh, it's straight up an actual staircase, okay.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Some kind of processor.
There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot.
Decades, hundreds of years, yes.
Maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
He was right about all of those things. Yes, the holograms still bring joy to other people, and water still appears in a wasteland, like LA right now.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Yoink, in my pocket, and now we go.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Or what's left of it, at least.
The landing crew must have headed back up top. Probably embers they could carry, I bet. I'll shake it out as I go.
What just happened? You know, don't you like people like little action? Yeah, nothing like starting a little bit with a little bit of action other than starting up the episode off with a boss fight. This is supposed to be like one of those Japanese restaurants. Or is why do I not know the difference between those two cultures? Anyhow, I know it's one of the Eastern cultures. I'm gonna correct myself there before I make a mistake. So I'm just gonna say Eastern, be partially right. This place is expansive. Oh. What? Aloy, really? No, I did not jump there. Why? Why? Why, Aloy? I did not do that. I jumped up here.
Look up.
Yeah, be nice. There's very few things to actually grab here. And I made it back up.
Whatever she did.
Whatever she did must have been very smart and calculated, yes.
Powered up the whole city.
Wait, bet I'm gonna exit and like everything's gonna be lit up.
Oh,
Oh.
show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
Hey.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
Yes.
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Bet like we're gonna show up here again.
Still.
It's gonna be happening.
It's a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Morland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram camp first. See if Talana made it. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
You know, because you're kinda, you know, in a desert. Yeah, Talana. Talana. Right here? Should mark it on my map though. Slight detour, but mind you, I'm not going to be going actually the whole way.
Time to ride!
I think I'm going to name him Techno. There's many reasons why I just named it that. Techno technically stands for technology.
Must be closing in on a signal. That tarmac looks damaged. I should take a closer look.
Oh no.
This way. Steer clear.
Don't you have somewhere better to be?
Is there somewhere better to be?
Are your stories always so... yeah, that.
Looks like we have company.
Tried to tell Horga this was a bad idea.
One of our scouts found some ancient ruins southwest of here. Had a look for myself, but came out empty-handed. I can't shake the feeling we missed something. Oh well. Must be my disappointment talking.
Maybe you'll have better luck next time. I can always check out the ruins myself. See if there's anything.
There?
Now she's in the wild, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, Lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
It just is to removing rude men's jaws, I would say.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior! My savior! Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body. One of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amadis?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks. So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delve is right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh.
Meanwhile, in the background,
that's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
I've been down there.
Have you now? I've yet to lay eyes on the treasures myself, but I will. Eventually.
I like his armor, though.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated. A lot of us want to know what happened in there.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Morland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk, who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
That's what he does. Okay, yeah, very nice. Very nice point.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the Lowland capital. Then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Mind all this sitting around if I had
Yeah, I've gained like half a dozen side quests, partially for 2 reasons: XP and story. Ah, yes. More things. I'm still heading back to base though. Tracker, Apex, Bridgewater. That was some of the new ones we actually encountered. Tracker and Bridgewater, okay. Then Tide Ripper, okay, that makes sense. What's next? A Frost Tide Ripper? That actually makes sense. Never mind, it makes too much sense. For something like this, I would expect either an Apex, which now that I think about it is probably what's the secondary unknown form for most of these. For Bellowbacks it's Fire, Bellowback, and that Frost, as well as Apex and probably something else. Same with this, probably a Fire Glinthawk and then, Fire Glinthawk or Electric Lightning Glinthawk. Regardless, Spectre. Yeah, I expect a lot of like Apex versions of these. now that I think about it, because I have heard about this game from a friend, and that there's such thing as an Apex Thunderjaw. And Burrower being the and this is the 5th variant. Why are the Apex ones so cool? Level 5, normal Burrower. Level 10, fire Burrower. Level 10, purge water canister Burrower. But level 12, tracker Burrower. Level 10, apex Burrower. What's the tracker Burrower? The right, like, strongest? What's this, like level 20? Level 30. That was close, at least. What's this, like, also level 30? 35! Just as strong. I will say that. I guess, like, level 20 to 30, 50? At 28. Got the range. Let me guess. 23. I was about 3 levels off. Still nice guesses, though. What is it, the level that you're expected to be at to fight these, or are these the actual machines levels? 13. Spike out, you're expected to be level 14. So yeah, what about these? Level 25. You're telling me this thing is supposed to be stronger than this thing. As well as this thing's meant to be stronger. Wow. Actually, how strong was this? 27. Nice. Ah yes, new characters. One singular new character. Merland. Nice. That is our only new character. Anyways. I need to go here regardless. No, I don't want to go to the quests again. I bet, yeah. I got one thing over here so far. That's the farthest I would have to travel. Then you got a few of these, which I'd still have to explore to do. Holy. I still have to travel far for a lot of these challenges, but no. Quests. I still have to travel far for a lot of these quests. This should at least get me to level 22. But even then, I've developed an effective strategy against most robots. Which is weakness, which should be fairly obvious, and then explosives. And then basic arrows. Where does the combination of the first two?
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
That's what I was planning on doing. Just no rhyme or reason, just the base.
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Meanwhile, everyone else speaking nonsense in this.
I like it already.
These guys enjoying the old world creations. Such as pizza. I'll give them that. It is tasty and it is new and interesting, but still. Really?
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
You see? How would you see? You'd know, probably.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
I'm level 22, as I said. I need.
I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Covered Poseidon, extra stuff. Level 22, and my max HP is 420. Dear God. No, it can't be. The alleged 420. Basically, bop the boop. I got that. Now it's effectively everything past here. I could still upgrade a skill technically, and it'd be more accurately to be over here or in Trapper. I'm still gonna boost that since it makes sense. I would talk to you, but I'm gonna complete the story. How did retrieving Poseidon, which technically allowed me to complete the thing, add more story? And yeah, I'll talk to you later, Gaia. Story to be added onto, which means Farah would be down there.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Oh, you're talking about this one? Oh, yeah.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does.
Oh, that is such a callback to the first game. The first ever hologram you find is this one. Hi, happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure really does love his little big man. Oh, and I just see this and I'm like, that is such a callback. Because there's there's technically 2 callbacks to this that I found so far. That one time in the original game where Silence gives us a focus, and the second time being this.
Love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors. promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out